Let's just
Hi
do it.
guys, welcome in.
We
We're
lost
late
track
again.
of mind. We lost track of our
Time.
time, and
I
now
need real quick.
another thought on what we were talking about before. So
Mhm.
we
Yeah.
were talking about Abu Dhabi
Yes.
and how they are not really that progressive on
Things.
LGBTQ plus.
Yes.
But it seems like if they make this land, if they do it correctly, hello everyone.
Hello,
It
Dave.
looks like it will be like centered towards the Abu Dhabi people.
That's what
Because they have a lot of money coming through there
I get
that they
it.
only spend in their own country,
Right.
roughly.
Well, anyway, so let's get off of that topic and
I can get on a little bit more of a topic that no one's talked about.
Yeah, sure.
Right beforehand.
Sure. Go ahead.
What if they made it so Abu Dhabi has a DCL ship?
Well, that makes sense.
That comes out of that island.
That makes sense.
They're doing it with
really
Japan
does
already.
For a lot of reasons.
They're doing it with Japan.
I know, and I can't wait to see it.
I know, but
and I'm gonna go there and go bananas.
Wow, now that would be.
I know,
because moneymaker for Disney's not
of
the
course.
Parks.
Of course,
it used to be the parks. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Up until after COVID.
So
right after COVID, it was not the parks. It was the cruise lines.
Right.
That was making.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was
to make Disney World and Disneyland survive.
I know.
They need to make more.
I agree.
They need to make more. Maybe have more than just one park that is against the ocean. Here's the problem with that.
I know.
Tsunamis, earthquakes.
Yep.
Typhoons, but
you name it.
World itself used to be not in any line of hurricanes anyway, but it is now because of last year.
It is. It really is. Yeah, I know.
They're changing that around, but Disney California has not had a hurricane, has not had a tsunami, earthquake, maybe.
Okay.
Because California does have earthquakes,
of course, as well as wildfires, as well as
wildflowers, fires. So that is a natural disaster, also.
It is, and it's a big one too.
Not as big as a hurricane. We're not looking at 100-mile-an-hour winds. I'm sorry, but
true. Wait a minute. There was also one other thing into the Santa Ana winds.
Santa Ana winds
as well.
They are
with wildfires. Oh yeah. You know what I mean?
They also get Alaskan winds in the wintertime though too, so it makes it a little colder. That's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. They're just not as cold as up here. Okay.
Right.
So.
Okay.
I don't think I've heard anyone recommend Disney making Abu Dhabi a Disney Cruise Line port. Why not? It's nowhere's around it.
I know.
Disney does not have a foothold in that area.
True.
Why wouldn't they create one?
I don't know.
They might.
Especially
if Iger has anything to say about it, probably. He likes making his money.
I get it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, hi guys, welcome in.
Off with that topic. We were on a rant about this.
We were
on time.
We were on a big rant.
We started 40 minutes late.
True.
Because we were talking for so long.
We were. Like we always do with this.
We always
do. We did have a very good, deep conversation about this too, on a lot of levels. So, yeah.
And then, why wouldn't they create one in Canada?
Well, that makes sense. I know. I'm waiting for that one.
Here's the thing. If it is by the central area that has the Great Lakes, okay? Wonderful area.
Oh, yeah.
Has a wonderful waterfall right around there. What if they made it so Disney Cruise Line would be part of a Adventures by Disney small cruise ship, river cruise ship,
They already do the cruise up to Canada already.
but
They could do another one.
Disney river cruise ship.
Now that sounds like fun. I'm in. I'm in
And
on
then
that.
it goes down some of the Great Lakes. You get to explore different areas of it. They can't really go down the waterfall with it. That's not a chance.
Right.
No chancing. I don't know if there's a lock system up there for that.
I have no idea.
Oh, there might be.
Who knows?
Who knows on that point?
Well, I'm not going there with that. No, thank you.
Dave, they already kind of do that in a way, but
yeah, but I know what he's saying. I get it.
With this opening up, it shows that Disney is willing to go through to a park, put a park in an area that does not support everything that they represent.
Absolutely.
Because Abu Dhabi does not. But does that mean that they could put one in somewhere we don't expect? Taiwan.
Good. Yeah, I get it.
That's a big one, really.
It's a biggie. It's a big one.
That would be huge.
It would be.
Where is money coming through?
That's
countries that have a lot of money. Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Dubai.
Yeah.
It's roughly about not even 45 minutes, 10 hour away, really.
Yeah. But
they're going to get Dubai people coming over to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Saudi.
That's what I think. I mean,
that's a point for that.
Yeah.
But what other places have the money?
Australia.
To show it. So Sydney, Australia.
Australia's got to be one of them because,
that has pretty big money. China, they already made one in China. Very good. Two in China. Very good. Japan has two officially.
Yeah.
Because of Disney Sea and
yes, I love Disney
Tokyo.
Sea. Go there.
Those were money makers.
Big ones
in the U.S.
Disneyland, Disney World. I mean, you already have those.
Russia. That's going to be a hard one, but it could.
Don't even get me started on that one. Do not get me started on that one.
It could happen. I don't know, but
I doubt it.
I highly doubt it.
I mean, I seriously doubt it.
They did have one movie based off of Russia.
That was Anastasia.
And
that wasn't even Disney either.
Nope.
And I know this for a fact.
If they make another one in the U.S., I do want something that is having a connecting road or connecting very close to Route 66.
I'm surprised that they haven't done
Arizona.
Now you see that would be smart.
Nothing's out there.
Because it's right next to Route 66. But then you got the environmental people who would go bananas on that one.
There's one, the environmental people for one. But there is an area in Arizona that people do love that is not environmentally protected as much because it has a lot of casinos.
Oh.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
That thing is so built up.
But put it by the Route 66 that is only on the edge, not
You could, but then
it's roughly about 45 minutes to an hour away. It's not bad. But
but there's also one little problem with that heat. Even worse than here.
So build a land that is centered around heat so it's more interactive.
True.
Yeah. Cars Land. Pixar Land itself.
That would be fantastic for Pixar Land. Oh, yeah. Totally.
So make it so part of it has, let's say, Cars Land, the biggest one.
Duh.
They already have two. Why not make it so it's a big one?
Okay. Make it look exactly like the movie.
and make it expanded.
Yeah.
I want it larger than normal.
Oh, I know.
Unique rides, not just the same rides every time, please.
Right.
Radiator Springs, nothing.
Oh, absolutely.
No comment. But Disney likes to use what they already have because it works. Why not just create something that people look for, though?
Right. Right.
Then I could see that as part of the land. Pixar Land would have Toy Story as the centerpiece.
Mm-hmm.
And that would mean that you would get a castle themed to Bo Peep.
That would be great.
Maybe it look like it's blocks stacked differently.
Yeah, but they already have that over at the All-Star Movies.
And then have it so it's roughly about 200 to 300 feet tall.
Now, I'm in on that one. I like that idea.
Maybe make a ride in it, but the centerpiece, the castle, is going to be Toy Story, and probably have a land devoted
that
to
is like
Toy
the coolest
Story.
thing I've ever heard of.
You know,
now wait a minute.
That's how you enter into.
I got a better
Toy
idea.
Story land is going through the castle.
I got a better idea. Okay,
but then,
Toy Story. You make it look like Toy Story 1. Then you go into Toy Story 2.
Oh, we were talking about this for a different land in Universal or in Florida.
Uh-huh. But wait a minute. But speaking of that,
the spoke park, as we called it.
But
everything ran off that one spoke and expanded outwards. We were talking about a land that looked to be just about, if not larger than Disney World already.
Pretty much. I remember when we were discussing that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
anyways,
Anyways,
okay.
We were ranting and raving. We have ideas. I'm like, why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? You know?
Oh yeah, we actually came up with this right after our last stream that we did. So do you want to tell them what we came up with this time?
The top 10 list, I believe. This is called the top 10 shuffle.
Oh yeah.
So I put mine on the website so I could easily look at it.
Oh, well, mine's right here on the paper.
I put mine in notes and then I copied it to the website.
Okay. All right.
I'll
give you my list and then you can put my list up on the website.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you write it on the computer?
No, all on paper.
Oh.
But that's okay. I can take a picture of it for you.
And that might work, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Or I might just go through this and then try to go through it. We'll see.
Sure. Okay. Now.
Okay, so which top 10 do you want to start with? So what this is top 10 list. We're going to have 30 or so odd different top 10 lists that you're able to choose from.
Yep.
Roughly.
Okay.
It will always be expanding and always be changing for that. But you're able to, when you go on this live show, you'll be able to choose which top 10 list you want to talk about that you have for guests.
Yeah.
This is the only one without guests. It's going to be with me and Mike.
Yep.
And afterwards, we're hoping to try to entice people to come and have guests with us.
Yeah.
Top 10 list doesn't have to be food. It could be almost anything. But I want it to be food centric because this is Park and Eat.
Bingo. Okay. So I want to do my top 10 restaurants and snacks that I absolutely love and are a complete must on my list.
Okay, I know did you already make the? Because remember we agreed on 3 of them, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, that's what we did. Okay.
Did you create those 3 lists?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so it will be
my top 10 restaurants.
Top 10 restaurants. Top 10 food.
My top 10 want to try.
Yes.
That I've never eaten at.
Want to try. And then the top 10 desserts. Hopefully you got.
I got some of them. Yeah.
Okay, good enough.
All right, so so I want to do my top 10 restaurants and the snacks that I absolutely love. Now, mind you, this list was pretty hard because I'm going to be honest with you, I have never had a bad meal ever at Disney. Every time I go, I have a fantastic meal, great service, and everything else. So, for me, my number 10 that is a must is the famous Mickey pretzels with cheese. Yep.
Baked cheese on the outside or cheese on the inside?
Cheese on the outside to dip.
Okay.
And yes, I always eat the ears first. Always. Okay. Are you ready for my number 9?
Sure.
All right. My number 9 is a must-do for me with breakfast. That is Mickey Waffles. Is a must.
Mickey Waffles.
All right. My number 8 as a must-do restaurant for me. Beach Club. Cape May Cafe. I have had it both for breakfast and dinner. Delicious meals. Wonderful character meet and greet in the mornings.
Okay.
And the best Oreo bonbons I've ever had in my life. They were heaven.
What were they called?
Oh, the Oreo bonbons.
Okay.
They were good. And oh my goodness, you guys, at Cape May Cafe, they have the best cinnamon rolls I've ever had in my life. Okay. They were delicious. Okay. Now we are gonna move to Disney Springs with number 7 is Haleo. That is really, really good. The Mexican food. It was a delicious meal. I loved it. And yes, they do have Mexican Coca-Cola. Delicious.
Okay.
All right. Number 6. Staying in the Disney Springs, we are going with Deluxe Burger.
Okay.
Best burger I've ever had. Delicious. Garlic Parmesan fries. Heaven.
Yeah. It's good there.
Oh my gosh. It was great. Okay. Number 5. Now I'm moving over to Hollywood Studios. Sci-fi.
You've done it?
I have.
Okay.
I have done sci-fi. Now I will tell you, pros of this, you get to watch movies while you eat.
It's an experience.
It is an experience, but there are a couple cons with it. The cons with this one is you can't read the menus. I can tell you that right off the bat. You cannot read the menus.
You got to memorize the menu beforehand.
Literally. Now. One of the best things is that you get to sit in a car, which is fantastic. I loved it.
What did you have at?
I think I had the chicken sandwich with fries and a drink, if I remember correctly.
Okay, so you had one of the items in that restaurant that is reoccurring.
All right. Yep.
Because I know that is one of the restaurants they have seasonal food offerings at times for. So it's on for a little bit, and then they did take it off the list.
Okay. Now, my 4 through 1 are all ones in this.
Okay.
And
hopefully for different parks.
Yes. There are 3 parks and 1 resort.
Okay.
That I talk about all the time if you know me very well. All right. So the first one out of this 4 number 1s is Magic Kingdom Crystal Palace.
Okay. What do you like there? People have
what do I like there? I like that you can pick what you want. They have different things. I have done it for lunch and for dinner.
Yeah.
Delicious on both. I still want to go for breakfast and try those churro waffles for crying out loud. Those beautiful churro waffles. That's what I want to do.
Also, that's a meet and greet, so it's going to be a little
bit. Winnie the Pooh characters, I love it.
Yeah.
But now on my last trip, I was not.
Have you ever had the spicy chicken sandwich from there?
I've had it from the Cosmic Rays. I love that sandwich.
It's a little bit different.
It's good.
At Crystal Palace.
I've had it.
They had a spicy. They had it at one time. My sister loved it.
Mm-hmm.
A spicy chicken salad.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the best salads she had.
Really? Okay.
But they took it off the menu.
Now, don't you hate that? Because it's like as soon as they put the
after that happened,
they take it off the menu. It's like crap.
After they took that off the menu, we were like, we looked at the menu and we're just like, no.
I get it.
No.
I get it.
We're missing it.
I'm the same way.
You guys do not get our service.
Once I know something that I like is on the menu, I go towards it. Believe me.
Yeah.
Now, the next one on this list is we are going to go to a resort this time.
Okay.
And so my number 2 out of my top ones are going over to Neighbor Hotel, Yacht Club, Ale and Compass.
Ale and Compass.
I absolutely love this restaurant. Beautiful atmosphere. Great service, the best blueberry bacon pancakes on the planet. They are so good with sausage. Heaven.
I'm debatable on this restaurant because it is one of the most expensive.
It is.
Disney parks.
Now, with this restaurant,
I'm in the air. I don't know.
And dinner. My burger there was delicious. Fries are great over there. Delicious. But
I hear you, but there is a point to looking at the price too.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would be ever willing to be spending that much just for a restaurant.
Just wait until the next 2 I give you, because you think that's expensive.
It is expensive there.
Okay, now. This next one that is on my list. Okay. I have never eaten at any restaurant in Animal Kingdom until I have eaten here. This meal was one of the best meals. That is very close to my top number 1 pick. That is Tiffin's in Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
I can tell you, the bread service, the butter chicken. Now, mind you, I love butter chicken. It was the best butter chicken I had ever eaten in my life. And you would not believe how many times I crave it. And my dessert was good. And my Zinzibir fizzy. Delicious, delicious, delicious. The atmosphere in there is just gorgeous. It's beautiful, fantastic. That's expensive.
I've looked around.
It is.
And guess what I found?
What?
At a discount store. It is a recipe book just for Tiffin's.
Get out. Wait a minute.
And
does it have it?
Has your butter chicken, baby.
How much? Where did you find that?
No comment.
See, guys, this is how much I love Tiffin so much. Seriously. All right, now.
It might come to you sooner or later.
My number 1 can be no surprise because on this channel and on Over there.
Many others.
Yes. I have had the biggest debate on who has the best blank in Disney World.
Pizza.
First of all, yes. I'm going to tell you
or
something.
Burgers. Yeah.
When I first
that is a very debatable question. Yeah.
Just wait. Now, the very first time that I ate here, I was over the moon. I loved it. I love the atmosphere. I love it. It is one of the best places on the planet. And try to fight me on this one because my top number one is in Epcot, in Italy. And if you haven't already guessed, Via Napoli. Okay, seriously, their pizza is delicious. Brick oven pizza, though. On a cold night, those beautiful ovens will warm up fast. I love the atmosphere. I love the service. I love it. I love it. I love it. That is my number one.
I hear you, Dave. I hear you, Surf Bum John. I hear you.
For steakless celiac. Now, John, I have heard mixed reviews about that place. Literally, both good, bad, and ugly. Mm-hmm.
It just matters if.
So that's my top 10 list.
Some people have that intuition in them that tells them, "I like steaks." Okay,
I get that. So that's my list of. But that was really hard to do because when I looked at my list, I'm like, I got 4 number ones on here, so it's like, you know.
And then for mine, I did the funniest thing.
John. Seriously, I love Via Napoli, and every time I go, I have to get a reservation. I don't care how late it is. I will eat at Via Napoli, hands down. That is a total must do on my list.
Had a nice little. I had a nice little tidbit, or not a tidbit, a nice little paragraph before each of my top 10 lists.
Okay, that's fine.
And thinking on this list, each dessert, each meal was put here because of its selective excellence in whatever it is.
Okay,
it may be food. This one will be food since you went food also.
Sure.
This top 10 list changes when I crave things. So there's also ones I think of the most, yet some of the lower might be knocked out because I've craved something else.
You're like me.
So I had to put a nice little disclaimer in there.
Everything on my list is stuff that I crave
for today. But guess what? Tomorrow, this top 10 list would probably change because I crave something else.
I figured. Okay. Great. Okay. So what are your top 10? Your favorite places to eat that you absolutely crave, like I do?
Number 11, or as I like to call it, the honorable mention. On the honorable mention.
Okay.
Because I got to eat there once.
Okay.
It is on the honorable mention, and it will be for a while because it is not in the Disney parks anymore.
Okay, what is it?
May she rest her soul, Mama Melrose. As of yesterday, she got shut down.
Unfortunately, she's out.
The food that was served there was reminiscent, if you ever have had Buca di Beppo.
I've heard of it.
Or Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
Very reminiscent
of Olive Garden
or Buca di Beppo.
Yeah.
They had the meal that I did have was before I had allergies, and I swear, the one meatball that was on it, there was 3 of them. This was the size of one meatball.
Oh my Lord! Huge.
Yes.
Yum.
It was huge. It was very Italian style, large meatball with a little bit of pasta and a little bit of red sauce. So good, so simple. Best pasta that I've ever had at Disney World, and I had it when I was 9.
Okay. All right.
I remember it to this day as being the best Italian restaurant for spaghetti.
Really?
They have had.
Interesting.
Ever.
Have you tried the spaghetti at Via?
Way better.
Really? Oh, wow.
It's just the taste of it. It felt like they had a little bit more of a like hand-touching, more heartfelt, I guess you can call it.
I get that, yeah.
And I could not place the taste of the spaghetti, and I don't think it was officially spaghetti. It was something that tasted like spaghetti, but it made it taste better.
Okay.
I think it might have been like eggplant or something. I don't know what it was.
Okay.
But those meatballs are in my dreams. From 9 years old all the way till I'm about 43.
I get it.
You kind of get it. It is in our honorable mentions because, yes, I think about it, but now I can't really have it anymore, and it might become the want to come back section. Could have Mama Maros in it. It doesn't right now.
Makes sense.
Yes.
All right.
So, number 10.
All right. What do you got?
Disney Springs.
Okay.
Everglades Donuts.
Oh, I can tell you.
Fried chicken donut honey sandwich.
That sounds so delicious. And for me, I've eaten donuts from there, and they are delicious.
Good.
They are really good donuts.
Now, I have not got to try it since they switched over to the chicken strips now.
Me neither, and I want to try them badly.
I do too, but I got to have it when they had the chicken sandwich.
I know.
I think they called it the spicy chicken sandwich.
We did.
It was not spicy.
Really?
To me, it was not spicy at all.
Oh, I do have a number 11 on my list, actually.
Yeah. You're just like, I forgot about that honorable mention.
Yeah, I did. Do you want to know what it is?
Sure.
Okay. So, when I ate here in the Disney Springs, I loved it. Then, when I found out they were coming to New York City, I'm like, hallelujah. I'm like, I can finally eat here. And that is Chicken Guy, because let me tell you, Chicken Guy is it's really, really good. And
number one,
get the garlic Parmesan sauce.
Number one, there's a Sprinkles in New York.
Yes, right across the street from Bloomingdale's, and I know exactly where it is.
Okay, there's also one in Disney World and Disneyland.
I know.
You can do that with Black Tap. You can also do that with.
But when they announced New York City,
I'm like,
I was like, yes, because I've been craving this ever since. And I'm like, just coming to New York. And now that it's in New York, it's like, hallelujah. Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He had a little priest moment over here.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh my gosh, now I am.
So, number 9 is in Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
It is one of the. I like it because it is quick service in a way, but it's also sit-in at the same time.
Oh, okay.
And it is enclosed. So when you have those Animal Kingdom days that are raining, and you just want to kind of eat and kind of wait out the rain, there's a few places to go to for food.
Okay.
There is a lot of restaurants that are covered because of that.
Yes.
One of them, this is one of my favorite because of the bao buns that they serve, which is cheeseburger bao buns. I'm talking about Satul Canteen.
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom, one of, if not the most recent restaurants that they've put there, really. If you can think on it in your heart, there has not been that much of a restaurant that is new after it came.
True.
Because they haven't really did updates. There will be when they switch over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Restaurantosaurus Rex, probably.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the bao buns, it was so interesting that they were able to coat the inside with ketchup and mustard.
Oh, man.
On the inside of the bao bun, they made cheeseburger on the bottom. Then later, just like a cheeseburger inside the bao bun. How did they do that?
I don't know. It sounds interesting to me, honestly.
Blue Moon noodles. Yes, I agree. It's because also the Blue Moon noodles are different and very interesting. I believe it is noodles that are basically themed to ubi. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Noodles.
Nice.
They're on the sweeter side. They're not, but when I had, I got to try it once, and when I had it, it was so good because it was garlic. It had garlic in it.
Oh, I'm in on garlic.
With the ubi sweet noodles, had garlic, and then it also had a few meatballs and a little bit of chicken, and then they placed because I asked for them, and you can ask for them there. They had the pomegranate pearls that you would put on top of your meal.
You mean the boba pearls? Yeah.
The boba pearls.
Nice.
And they do not, that is the one place I know in the whole park that has boba pearls on top of their food.
True.
That one place.
Nice. Okay. Sounds interesting.
But those pearls,
Mm-hmm.
I'll put in a caveat if you want to talk about drink, but as a premonition of forward future, because we won't be talking about this list today. He's already on the list for my drink menu.
Oh, that's right. I need to make a drink menu.
Drink menu whenever we do one of the next ones. We'll figure out.
Yeah.
With our next grouping, it will be only a top 10 of whatever he chooses. Hopefully not one of the ones that we've already done of these three.
Right, I know. I've already.
And I'm thinking we might just ask Dave. We'll see if this works, though.
Okay.
He might be able to choose his top 10 list.
Of course.
That way.
All
right. But drink menu, one of my top things, I'm talking about the Midnight Blossom.
Interesting.
Right outside of Saltuo Canteen, there is a bar, walk-up stand that you're able to get this drink. It has the Night Blossom has 2 different slushy mixes that you have, I believe, a sour apple or green apple in the bottom. Then it has some kind of purple, I think it's some kind of flower scented icy that's on top. It tastes like almost like grape. But then in mixture with it on the top, which I like to stir in, is those wonderful pomegranate pearls. And that drink works so well. Now, I've had the rum version also.
Right.
Alcoholic.
Right.
Not as good as the original. I keep going back to the original because it is good enough, you know.
Nice.
Yeah. The pearls make the dish. He knows what I'm talking about on that one.
I get it.
And it's the same pearls that they use in the drink as that they use at the Saltuo Canteen. So that is on my list also for the drink.
Okay. All right.
So the biopods are really good.
Okay.
You can ask for different side items, which means also you can ask for the pearls by themselves.
Nice.
Boba pearls. Yeah. Number 8, I'm sticking with Animal Kingdom. Okay. Towards the bottom of the list because I'm not really craving Animal Kingdom right now. St. Louis style ribs from Flame Tree Barbecue.
Okay.
Those are really good. Now, the last 3 times I went to Animal Kingdom, I've had these ribs. Last 3 times. That's probably why they're on the bottom of the list, is because I've had a lot of them as of last trips, I would say.
Gotcha.
They will go back up on the list towards the top again sooner or later. They have the best barbecue.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay. They have the best barbecue sauce mixture that you can get in any of the parks that I know of. Is that Flame Tree Barbecue. I love that place. Sometimes they have special menu items, very rarely. But I always stick with the St. Louis style ribs, it seems like. And it has one of the best views to watch water gondolas pass by. You can look at a little bit of nature. It's really beautiful there. It's not as covered as a lot of other places, though. If it's raining, might not eat here as much. It is covered, but it is also open air. Also, it has little gazebos that are thrown about. So I might eat here in the rain, but I might not. I would rather go towards the air conditioned indoor spot, which it does not have. But like I said, one of the best barbecue that I've ever had. It's not spicy. It doesn't put really a tingle to my lips, and I have problems with that for heartburn and lips, and it does not do it to me at all. Yes. Okay. St. Louis style ribs, Flame Tree Barbecue. I do also like the pulled pork from there. Smiling Crocodile has a donut, a raspberry jelly donut that has the wonderful pulled pork from this place on it, which is really good also. I've had that once and I loved it. I can go on and on about this barbecue because the sauce, which makes it really good. So my number 7, and hopefully he will be able to come back in. I'm talking about the one, the only Magic Kingdom egg roll cart. Cheeseburger egg rolls with a dippable pickle sour cream. So that is what I chose because I craved it last time I went there and I got it. But it had a sour cream that is flavored to pickle. I was amazed on how good the flavor was. It was the egg roll with the cheeseburger on the inside. It had a little bit of cheese on it. It was good. A lot of people love these, and there's a reason why. You know what I mean? I will go back to this to get Mike's reaction to the pickle sour cream, which is interesting. You would not think of putting sour cream on top of a cheeseburger spring roll, but it tastes good. It's good. For that egg roll cart, there's also a Philly cheesesteak one over there, if I remember correctly. It's not as good as you think. It has provolone cheese in it. They're really small. They're not really worth the money. But the cheeseburger ones are because their flavor is immaculate. You would get it for the flavor. They're not there to fill you up, really. I'm hoping he comes back. I'm going to go back down the list to the Saltool Canteen, I guess. No. To Everglades Donuts, number 10, until he comes back. we're jumping. Those donuts at Everglazed, there's a reason why there's people in a line just to get into a donut shop in Disney Springs. It is so good there. They do not have filled donuts that much, but they do. Oh, yes, they do. They do both kind of donuts. And the regular donut is the only donut that they use for the chicken strip sandwich. I do want to try it badly. And I can't wait till I get to taste those chicken strip sandwiches that are not going to be spicy. I didn't really mind eating the sandwich before. It was not spicy, even though it said it was spicy. It kind of deceived me pretty well. Yeah, chicken strips. I'm hoping he comes back. I got a few things. Okay. We like to both stream at the same time. Number 7. I'll talk about number 6 also. Magic Kingdom, Casey's Corner, corn dog nuggets. Nothing really bad about these. There is really calm. It's a calm food that a lot of people love. Those corn dog nuggets at Casey's Corner. Always go for the sauce you like. May it be mustard. May it be ketchup. I'm a no ketchup guy. I love that mustard that is there. It's really very, very close, if not is French's mustard, which is really good. It's really high profile flavor on it. There are roughly about this long. They're little nuggets. They come in about an 8 to 10 pack roughly. They give you 8 to 10 of those. Then also with this Casey's Corner, it is the mint julep. Icy is where you get it, is at Casey's Corner is all. There's no other place that sells it, and it is good. It is the mint julep that you, but it is also flavor, and it is in a frozen form, icy version that has ice chunks throughout it, slushy style. It's really good. I would recommend getting that really, and it is the special flavor that they have there all the time. I've never seen it not have it really. For the mint julep, yes, please. Especially when I go over there and it's a hot day, you got to have a little bit of hydration. That mint julep, icy, it's not all non-alcoholic, and it is good. Also, getting to see the experience of this place is fantastic, especially when you get to listen to the wonderful piano player that is Casey's Corner piano player. Very good. We have a few people that follow the pianists that play at Casey's Corner. There's a few good people that play there. Jonathan, Mike. I seen a girl there a few times. They're all really good, and they always they take requests. So if you have a song that you love to hear that is mostly Disney, please do ask them to play it, because they are always out there. Oh, chili cheese fries, I bet they are. I think I've had those before there, and they are good too. They were messy, but they were good. There at Casey's Corner. It's one of everyone's top lists. Is always going to have Casey's Corner, and I've also had the experience of yeah. I got to also have the experience of having the opening throwing pitch. I did that a few years back as a throwing pitch for the first person in the Casey's Corner. That was really cool. It took a little bit to get that. I had to do it a few years running. Throwing pitch is good. It's connected to the inside of that mall shopping area also, so that's not that good. Also, yeah, the throwing pitch. I'm delaying, but I'll go towards the next list. Next one on the list, we're going to DCA, because I could not think of another one to put on the list because it's getting towards the top. I am more of a California person than a Florida person. So, number 5, Lamplight Lounge Lobster Nachos. Black bean chipotle chicken nachos is also really good, but I go towards the lobster nachos at Lamplight Lounge deck. Not the inside, the deck that is on the outside. I've eaten on the inside before. The deck costs a little bit less. Yeah, the food is stunning in California. I love it. There's many other places I could mention, but that is my top of my list. Only one on my list for California. I will make a whole California list for this 10 list also. This is my overall favorite food. Disney parks, I think. So, number 5, that one. Yeah. Lobster nachos. I can get them nowhere else. I crave them quite a bit. It gets me hungry just thinking about them. Number 4. I'm going towards a breakfast item, and this is because I've been on a lot of Disney cruises that I can see these lists. So this is starting on the Disney cruise. Some of my favorite food that I've had at the Disney cruise. So this is one of the breakfast items. It's true Mickey waffles with caramel, chocolate chips, whipped cream, and sprinkles. It is so good. Churro Mickey waffles with caramel, chocolate chips, whipped cream, and sprinkles. They are good. They do not come that way. I did put chocolate chips, whipped cream, and sprinkles on top of mine intentionally because it was on the side, and I just basically put some on it that was like that. Number 3, is for animator. Yeah, animator's palette in Disney cruise ships. Yeah, Jimmy's. Hopefully Mike gets back in here pretty soon. Number 3, black truffle pasta per sets from Animator's palette. They are so good. Yes, it's a rotational dining, but that black truffle pasta per sets are so good. Yes, they are basically a appetizer, but they are good. They are so good. They are always on my top brain for what I'm craving to go on. Why I'm going on to DCL is because of that name, the black truffle pasta per sets. Then number 2, Palo brunch or dinner. I've had Palo a few times. I do get to go into Palo once for free. So that is my reason why I get to go to Palo, which is a pay restaurant, usually. Their chicken parmigiana. Either, I believe, lunch, which is brunch, or dinner, chicken parmigiana from Palo. I'm going to have to go through this list again very quick to get Mike's view on it, to get his expression. Man. And then the number 1 list. We're going back to Palo. It gets back in there twice. This is only for the dinner. It is a grape and gorgonzola pizza. And that grape and gorgonzola pizza, gorgonzola cheese, very unique taste, with the grapes that are only grown in Italy at a certain place. That they're the only ones they use. On top of basically a cheese pizza with a very, very good, and good enough that I have attempted to kind of remake this and put grapes on a different pizza, and I liked it enough. That is my new thing to do for pizza. You put grapes on it. It makes it sweet. It almost tastes like there's honey on it, and it is delicious. You bake it. You put them on there and bake it before you put it on. You put grapes onto your pizza before you bake the pizza. I would recommend it more artisanal pizzas, but I'm talking like the ones that you take and bake. You put grapes on them. I did not know this, and then I tried it. Regular grapes, not just Italian grapes. Regular grapes, yeah, they were so good. I'm now craving it. I am craving it. It's getting there. You would not expect it. It makes it sweet. It cooks in the grape into the pizza, making it a little bit mushy, not crisp. Perfect. Go for the same time as it says on the box, and I'm just going with a box pizza. You know what I'm talking about? But it is so good. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to get gorgonzola cheese flakes, or gorgonzola cheese maybe somewhere. Flake it. Put it on top of a pizza, a cheese pizza. I can maybe create that again. It is so good. I think and crave it more so these years than most. I cannot stop thinking about the gorgonzola and grape pizza. It turned me into it, and now I can't stop doing it. I am impossible. that was my top 10. Hopefully he'll be able to come in a little bit. We're going to try to talk about a different list. He's away for quite a bit. I remember where I left off with him. Yeah. Yeah, number 7 is where I was at. I already made it to number 1. Yeah. Very, very good food. I'm going to start on my next.
Goodness. Hi, I am so sorry. My
Did
friend
you forget
called,
about us?
and let me
It's
tell
been
you.
so long.
I'm sorry. She was then she called me, and oh my gosh, she just made me laugh in the most craziest way. Let me tell you, great friend of mine.
Well, I made it from my number 7 all the way up to my number 1.
Oh, okay.
I've said the whole list already, but I'm going to say it again for you. That way,
sure,
you can kind of hear me.
Sure.
I've been chatting with the chat. Tony's been making me laugh the whole time. Yeah. Okay, so I believe I left off at Flame Tree Barbecue.
You did, yeah.
The St. Louis style ribs, love them.
Okay.
Now, Magic Kingdom egg roll cart is my next one, to my number 7.
Okay.
Cheeseburger egg rolls.
Ooh, nice.
With dippable pickle sour cream sauce.
I've heard that they're really good.
Not very many people go for this dippable pickle sour cream sauce.
They don't.
Most people think it's 2 different words.
Oh,
it's not. It's not pickles and sour cream. It's a pickle flavored sour cream sauce.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's very interesting, and it's the only place I've found that has that sour cream sauce for those.
Okay. Okay. So what's your number 6?
Get away.
Are you gonna run around again?
No. It's someone's trying to call me. It's too cold out here for bees, I think.
Oh, okay. We'll just check anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I talked about the wonderful egg roll cart.
Wonderful.
And now I get to talk about the Magic Kingdom Casey's Corner corn dog nuggets.
Nuggets, I gotta tell you, it was so hard to even do on my list because I'm like, well, do I want to do quick service? Do I want to do full?
And then here's my question then, because I know you have a choice there.
I do.
You have a choice of mayonnaise.
Yes.
You have a choice of ketchup.
No.
And then you have the choice of the mustard.
Okay, for me, plain
mustard.
But if I find Chipotle ranch, I will dip them in it.
I don't think they have a special sauce.
I usually
I swear they use French's. It's a really good flavor.
I love French's. Yellow mustard.
French's is good.
And yellow mustard is the only one I will ever use.
And I think that's the one they use at Disney Casey's Corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only place that uses it, I think.
Thank God.
It's so good.
It is.
Now, I think they use it at the burger joint stands in Magic Kingdom also. And I don't know about anywhere else, but at least I know Casey's Corner uses it. And I think I've tasted it.
Oh, my
some of the burgers.
Julia T is still in
okay.
China, John. I think it's still there. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Sounds good to me.
Joy of Tea in China.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Woo! Let me see if it's still there. I will absolutely check for you.
Now, my top 10 was an overall list for all the places I've been.
Okay.
Weirdly, Disney World was in the bottom of that list because I'm not really craving to go back to Disney World anytime soon.
Okay, so where are we going next?
We are going to Disneyland.
Okay.
Got on my list.
All right.
Number 5.
Okay. All right.
Lamplight Lounge.
Oh.
Deck.
Okay. Nice.
So it's the outside of Lamplight Lounge.
Nice.
Usually I try to do this. I've done it 2 times when they had the fireworks show, which is right beside it.
Right.
It is such a beautiful view from there.
Okay.
Very good view. I recommend it.
Okay.
But their lobster nachos there are craveable.
Okay.
And they have a special sauce on there that they do not tell anyone what it is.
I see.
It just says special sauce, and you ask about it, and they're like, if we tell you, you're not able to tell anyone else. And, you know, it's like they covet that sauce.
I get it.
Also to a point, also good there because they've had a few nachos there that are good. But black bean chipotle chicken nachos.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Same place.
Really?
Now, it's a little bit spicy for me, but barely.
I could probably
handle it. I think Mike would like it better.
I could probably handle it because I love Chipotle.
Yes.
I love Chipotle.
I think. And it has black beans on it.
Yep,
a little bit of chicken.
Great.
You would love it. You would have it
at
the same time of me having my lobster nachos.
Fine. I just don't want
you get to see while eating meal while watching at the fireworks right off to the side of us.
There you go.
Right there.
I'm in.
Yes. Fantastic. Great seats. I would recommend trying to get a seat that's close to the edge of the dock. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Best view, best person. Right. Yeah. Very romantic. Yes.
Sounds it.
Then that was the end of my California because guess what? The top 4 list is all from DCL.
I think I know what your number 1 is from the DCL.
You might, but number 4.
Okay.
My only food option that is on the list from breakfast.
Okay, I think I know what it is.
I'm not a very much breakfasty person.
I'm not either.
I'm all like, I might just wake up myself early just to get breakfast.
Yeah.
This was the only thing that basically convinced me.
Alrighty, what is it?
This, and I've talked about them before.
You have.
Churro Mickey waffles.
I want to try them over at the Crystal Palace.
Yes.
I know they have them.
I did DCL ones, I swear, are a little bit better because I've had them both places.
Okay. All right.
I think DCL makes them more flaky is why. But I think they use the same recipe.
All right.
DCL's where it started it. They've had it for a while. But the cool thing about the one at DCL, you're able to put toppings on top of yours.
Nice.
Because they have a topping bar with it.
Nice.
So, what did I do? Churro Mickey waffles. I put drizzled caramel and maple syrup all over it.
Nice.
I put chocolate chips on top of it.
Yum.
With cream and sprinkles / jimmies.
Yum. Now, with those jimmies, I would pour.
You can put as much as you want on it.
Good.
Yeah, it's self-serve.
Great.
On that one item that it's so craveable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. It's so craveable. So Cabanas, it's all you can eat restaurant. You serve yourself all the food basically.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum. Next thing on the list.
All right, what's
Animator's palette, but I like it because the ambiance.
Yeah.
But this is any of the free restaurants.
Yeah.
Rotational dining.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Black Truffle Pasta Persets.
Ooh. Okay.
And they are so good.
Really?
They're in the appetizer section.
Okay. All right.
And whenever they pop up on the menu, I recommend not getting one, but maybe getting 2, and it might not be enough. So I recommend the 3rd one just from the appetizer menu because they are so good.
Okay.
And then you have your meal afterwards.
Okay.
They are good. Black truffle pasta persets. They're roughly about this size. They give you roughly about, I would say, 5 to 6 of them.
Okay.
For the persets, a little bit of a sauce that comes with it.
Okay.
The sauce is black truffle sauce.
Okay.
It is good. Highly recommended, but you have to remember black truffle pasta per sets means truffle, which is a higher end version of mushrooms.
I get it. Never mind.
Mike might not like those, but I love them. High end truffle inside of a pasta shell. The persets, they're good. Yes. The top 2 items on my list is because since I have done 10 cruises and a few cruises before that, I did pay to go to Palo, and now I don't have to.
I knew it. I knew that was on the list. Yep.
Both of the things on this list are craveable, but you would understand why on one of them.
Yeah.
The best chicken parmigiana ever.
That's what I've heard.
Is at Palo brunch and or dinner menu.
And I'm picky about my chicken parm, and you know this.
Oh, I recommend this one. It is like basically think of a chicken parmesan if it was really pretty decent portion.
Yeah,
I'm talking. They don't cut the chicken at all. It's like this big.
I know.
It is just covered in the cheese and melty goodness.
Yep.
They use a certain kind of cheese, and this is like at a 5-star or higher hotel restaurant, and it is so good at Palo. It's a Michelin star restaurant. It is the best chicken parmigiana I've had in the world.
Okay.
It's up there. There's only one item on the list that topples it.
Wait a minute. I think I know what it is because you have mentioned it on here many times.
Which is interesting.
Because I know what it is.
Both of our top 10 lists.
Yeah.
Both of them had the top number 1 a pizza.
Yeah. I knew it. It is the pizza you had at Palo that you crave just as much as I crave being a Palo.
And guess what?
Am I right?
I've had it 4 times at Palo. Every single time. Here's the weirdest thing.
Okay.
You have it, but then you crave it more the next day. You're still on the cruise and you're craving it.
Can you get room service to do it?
No.
Oh, darn, I knew there was guys.
I'm talking about the grape and gorgonzola pizza.
I want to try this stinking thing because
I have a picture that I can show sometime. Please. And I found the picture. I still have it.
You did? Oh, good.
Of this pizza. And it is so good. It's so good that I have attempted a few times.
You tried to make it yourself.
To try to put grapes on pizza.
And did it work?
It works.
It does work. Oh, wow.
It makes your pizza, whatever kind of pizza you get, it makes it taste like there's honey on top of the pizza.
That sounds like a Japanese pizza right there. With the honey on top.
With the honey on top.
And
there's no honey. That juice that is on it is from grapes.
Okay.
It's from the grapes. So what I've done before, and this is one of the best options. So a lot of people talk about the frozen pizza Red Baron, right?
Ugh, gross.
If you're going to have it, a lot of people say the best flavored one is the one that has, I believe, the outer shell that has the, what is that called?
I have no idea.
I'm just going to go with a stuffed crust.
Yeah.
Pizza, really good. Red Baron.
Right.
I would recommend if you're going to put grapes on pizza. I've done it on almost any kind of pizza. My best experience is with a all cheese for probably a 4 cheese pizza, and then a little bit of bacon thrown about on the pizza before you bake it, and then you slice grapes exactly in half and place them on the pizza and then bake it.
Yum.
It is so good. It works with any pizza.
Okay.
It blew my mind how it tastes. Makes every single pizza taste like honey.
Now, when you go onto the ship, can you specifically order this item?
If you're in Palo, yes.
Good.
If you make a dining reservation for Palo, yes.
Okay.
If you come with someone that has a Palo reservation, so you get to come with them, yes.
Good.
It is a seasonal item.
I knew there was a catch to it.
They only use it's seasonal because they only use one kind of grape for this meal.
Okay.
Now I've used different kinds of grapes and they all work.
Yeah.
They use, because it is a Michelin 5-star, they have to use one kind of grape.
Of course.
It grows in Italy.
Yeah.
And it only grows for like 2 months of the whole year.
Okay.
After those 2 months are done, they don't have any more of those grapes and they cannot buy them.
Boo. It has to be very hard when you really want that and it's not you.
But they make it a little bit better because guess what? They don't use regular grapes when they put that on the pizza. It is a brick oven pizza for one. So it's kind of like your top pizza is a brick oven pizza. Well, guess what? So is the one in DC.
Wonderful.
It's never greasy.
Good.
It does not have that soft texture on the underside. Good. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
It's a little bit crispy at times, but you know what they do that changes the game? Yeah. They powder the grapes with sugar and then freeze them.
Now you're making me hungry.
But then they cut them in half, put them on a platter thing, and then they powder it with sugar, and then they put it straight into the freezer.
Okay.
They use those halves and put them on the pizza, and then they bake it.
Nice.
So they really have frozen grapes when they put it on there, and it makes it taste a little bit better, in my opinion. But I have not tried to do that yet. I don't know. I haven't perfected myself freezing grapes. It is so good.
Good list.
Yes.
Good list. All right. So
I'm hungry.
I know, me too. Anyways, okay. All right. So the next list is going to be my top 10 places that I want to absolutely try. I've never been to these places, but I totally want to go to them.
Okay.
All right. Now, some of these are basically, some of them are resorts in general or locations in general. All right. So my honorable mention for this one is something that I hear so often on vlogs and things that even I want to try.
Okay.
That is in the Magic Kingdom. That is cheeseburger spring rolls.
Yeah.
Never had them.
I do want them.
All right. The next one on my list is a resort location. Okay. It is within this country. And this is a place that I want to go to as a whole. And that is Alani.
I want to
go to Alani so bad, it's not even funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The next one on my list is also a resort location within this country. Never been there. Always wanted to go. That is Disneyland and Disney California Adventure all in one. Yep. I want to go there. The next location is an actual restaurant that I want to go to that is really, really fun. The theming is fantastic, and I've heard that the food is pretty good.
Okay.
The ambiance is really, really good. I want to go there. That is in Hollywood Studios. And that is Rodeo Roundup Barbecue. Based on Toy Story, because as you guys know, I'm a big Toy Story fan anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The next one is another resort within. It is a resort with a hotel within the world.
Okay.
That I want to go to very, very badly. And I love the theming on this one, which is the Toy Story Hotel in Japan.
Tokyo Disney.
Yep. Tokyo Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. The next one. Now, this restaurant is based in Disneyland.
Okay.
Have you ever been there? Love the theming of it. And from what I hear, the food is rather good.
Okay.
And that is the Red Rose Tavern.
Yeah.
In Disneyland, based on Beauty and the Beast, which I love.
Beauty and the Beast.
Love it. Okay.
Yes, there is one at Disney World that's called Gaston's Tavern.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. The next one is in Tokyo Disney Sea.
Okay.
And I just saw it on a vlog recently. The food looks delicious, and they have their own version of butter chicken, and that is Lookout Cookout.
Oh!
That is in Fantasy Springs.
Okay.
And it sounds delicious.
A new restaurant place.
Mm-hmm. I just saw it on a vlog recently.
Okay.
Now, the next one. This one, you need to get in line very, very early for my next place, which is also in Tokyo Disneyland.
Oh, it's popular then.
Oh, it's very popular because there was a line when I saw it on the vlog.
Oh.
And there is a specific way to do it. Are you ready for this?
Sure.
It is on Main Street, I believe. Okay. It is the Great Waffle Company.
Oh.
In Tokyo Disney.
Yeah, their waffles.
I want to go there, and I want to try the waffles.
They don't have competition for that restaurant.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't. All right. My number 3. This is one that I would love to dine in. It is a bit expensive in Disney World.
Okay.
It is in the Magic Kingdom, of course.
Okay.
The theming is fantastic, although they do not have my favorite character in it, because when I have asked you, they do not have a specific character in there, which drives me bananas.
Yeah.
My number 3 is Be Our Guest. Based on Beauty and the Beast.
It is. I've never really seen food that was. It's 5-star food, but it's fruit food.
It's try the great stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me, he has the dishes.
So,
yeah,
that would be the only thing I would get there.
Be Our Guest. I know.
There's nothing else. Now it's fruit 5-star. Yeah, so it's going to be expensive, but you're going to. Yeah. It's going to be expensive, but they don't have portions. Everything is light.
Yeah.
So that's why it didn't make it on my list. I'm like, why eat there if you're not going to get full?
I know what you mean. Okay. My number 2.
I'm debatable on that.
Is at a resort that I've never stayed at, and I've always wanted to stay at.
Okay.
One of their big items is so famous that you have an entire restaurant cheering you on for this item.
Nice.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Number 2 on my list is Beach Club. Beaches and Cream.
Beaches and Cream.
Mm-hmm. Now, I basically have 2 number 1s for this.
Okay.
I got 2 of them. One of them is in my dream resort.
Okay.
I was going to eat there on my last trip, but we canceled because we were doing other things. I know. But I have heard great things about this place, and I want to try it for myself.
Okay.
That is now, for those who don't know, my dream resort in the Contemporary.
Okay.
And it is Steakhouse 71.
Steakhouse 71.
Now, my other number one is one that I would love to dine at on the high seas.
Okay.
And I've heard amazing things about this place.
Yep.
Because I have asked about the dress code because I would be wearing a literal spare jersey and shorts.
Yeah, it's fine.
Going into this place because, you know, me, I do not do fancy schmancy. Not for me.
It's fine. But, you don't need to on it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
as long as you wear...
I get the point. Yeah.
Okay, number one, they don't really allow shorts.
Great. That's no good.
So it'd have to be one of the days that you just wear pants.
Yeah,
as long as it has no holes in it, you're good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then no flip flops.
I don't even wear those anyway. You know that.
So
okay. So my other number one is on Disney Cruise Line, and that's Palo.
Yep.
Palo, 100%. I want to eat there so bad, and I want to eat that stinking pizza.
Either pizza or chicken parmesan. I don't know which one you want more.
Pizza?
You're just like,
I may want both. Who knows?
Chicken parmesan on the pizza.
No, absolutely not. Separate. No way. Separate on that one. So that is my top 12 list.
Okay.
Places I want to eat. Although
of the 1-2 of your 1-2 list.
There are more, but you know.
There's more. Like I said, for all my list, each day it's cravings. So I think sometimes some different restaurants are different days that I crave more than others that are not there, or that I have not ate at.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do my list. Might as well.
Okay. All right. Where do you want to go?
Top 10 1-2 list. Number 10. Lobster corn dogs with bacon avocado lime ranch. This is at Paddlefish.
Oh, okay. In the Disney Springs.
In Disney World.
Yeah.
It is a resort hotel restaurant. And I believe it is at the the Destino Towers. Yes.
Yes.
That is Paddlefish. And they have
that's at
lobster corn dogs, which is basically they put lobster on a stick. Ugh. They coat it in the corn dog stuff. It is so good. I heard a lot of people they're like, this is the reason why you stay here. No. It's because the corn dog that it has lobster.
No, thank you.
Okay. It's very different, but I like my seafood. Number 9, Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater.
I've eaten
got the experience yet.
You will enjoy it.
But I want to have the fried chicken cordon bleu sandwich. And I think that sounds like what you might have had.
I don't think I had that. Or did I get the burger? I
fried chicken cordon bleu sandwich is what they had one of them as.
I didn't get that.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm craving.
Okay. All right.
I like cordon bleu. I have to try it to know if I like it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Yeah. Number
7, we're going to California.
Okay.
It's because this is a recently opened up area.
Mm-hmm.
It is a hotel called the Great Maple Modern Eatery.
Dude, I forgot to put that on my list. Dang it. That's the other one that I want to stay at.
You can copycat off of me because we both will probably want this. Fried chicken and donuts with maple glaze over both.
I had something like that at Homecoming. Shoot! I forgot to put Homecoming on my list. Dang it. Because that was a really good meal, too. I got so many good ones. It was
Your list is expanding.
It really was hard to pick, honestly. It was.
I know.
It's hard picking Disney food because it's like it's all good and it's like,
then I'm also going to a Disneyland restaurant that I have not been to yet, which I have been to most already because I've been there enough.
Mm-hmm.
This restaurant is called Cathaway Circle Restaurant.
I've heard of that place.
Yep. I'm going towards the marinated tri-tip with ginger and soy and basil udon noodles with basil teriyaki sauce.
Interesting.
It had a long name for that one, and it sounds good.
Mm.
But it has ginger and teriyaki in it.
I get it.
It's a very... it sounded like it had a lot of sauce centric to it, but it was also a tri-tip steak. Okay. So it looked interesting enough for me to put on my list of want to. Another want to is called the Banana Cabana.
Oh.
The Banana Cabana burger. It is with bacon cream cheese, pineapple salsa, and plantain crunch with fries.
The only thing is that pineapple.
It sounds good to me. I love sweetness mixed in with my burgers. I prefer sweet over spicy, so I love it when they say there's sweet in it. I'm all like, I'm going to you.
I get it. So where is the Banana Cabana thing at?
Banana Cabana. Okay, if I look it up, BANNANACANA. Banana Cabana Pool Bar is at Walt Disney World.
Okay. But at which?
Caribbean Beach Resort.
Okay.
Yeah. It took me a little bit to figure out.
Okay. Cool. What?
So I guess Caribbean Beach.
Yeah.
Right after that, I got to a number 4 list called It's in Tokyo Disney. Now, this is because of the experience.
Yeah.
There's no experience like this anywhere in the world.
All right, what is it?
It is a restaurant called Magellan's.
Okay.
It is themed, and it is right next to the Tower of Terror, the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
And it is themed to those 7 horsemen or whatever they call them. You know which ones I'm talking about, I think.
It's the Grimming Ghost.
No, it is the Adventures Club, I believe.
Oh, that place. It's the sea thing.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's Magellan's restaurant.
I think I saw that on a vlog recently.
Highly themed.
That's what I heard, yeah.
Highly themed. Interactive, really. If you're using a magic band, that is one of the only places in the world that you can have interactions with different characters on the restaurant.
Unfortunately, they don't have magic bands in the Tokyo Disneyland or the Disney.
Oh, they don't. They use that other program.
They use the app more than anything.
Yeah, they use the app. So I guess if you have the app, it interacts then.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Then I went towards Alani for my number 3.
Okay.
Now I got to say the exact name of a place that I think you also love. It's called Makaki. Let me say the exact name of it. Makahika.
Oh my. Okay.
Mahakiyaki.
Yeah.
Anyway, they have a Kahlua pork platter with garlic mashed potatoes, bacon green beans, and poi, which is roasted and smashed taro root. It's really good.
Okay.
Very unique to Alani or Hawaii area.
Okay.
And that restaurant is the one that is the character dining. So you'll get to see Goofy, you'll get to see Stitch, and one of the only places you can see Duffy without having to go through a line.
Well, hallelujah on that one.
But Lena Bell is not in that. But they got Duffy.
That's okay.
You get the main person, but not. But it is Chef Duffy.
That's fine with me.
Chef hat.
Fine with me.
The only place you can see him with the chef hat. Yes.
Oh, I would go bananas. I wouldn't want to let go.
Yes.
I'm a big
now
fan.
Yeah. Eating there costs roughly about 70 to 80 a person.
That's about right.
It's a little pricey, but I think
but it's worth it.
It's worth it. And I have not got to eat there because it'll cost it too much to eat there.
Yeah.
The next one on my list, obviously, the top of my list has to have Disney Cruise Line.
Of course.
So I'm going towards DeVille's.
I want to go there so stinking bad it ain't even funny.
The experience is why I'm going there.
I heard
a lot of people
what the experience is going to look like, and it looks amazing.
It's going to have small hand food, so probably some kind of charcuterie.
Yeah, but Cruella's there.
And then it is centered around wine and drinking, and there will be mocktails, I heard.
Yes.
So the mocktails is what we're looking at. Here's
the thing with that, okay?
Yeah.
I have seen some of the stuff on
yes.
streams and stuff. I'm gonna go all out on this one. Now, mind you, you guys who know me.
So if I'm gonna go there, I am creating a costume to go to DeVille's too.
This one too, but here's the question.
Who will you dress up as? Are you dressing as Cruella DeVille?
I have my own version of her that I literally want to create to the movie, to a tape.
Oh,
and I've seen this done before. I love the Cruella movie so much. I will literally, if I have to, I will literally do my hair.
You know what? And I've seen these before.
I will do it.
Guess what?
What?
I would let you dress up like that, okay?
I have.
And then here's the cool and funny thing: you would get a kick out of this.
All right, go for it. What are you gonna do?
I am gonna have a onesie, dressed up as 101 Dalmatian.
This interaction, I gotta say. Now wait a minute. Now.
And
do you remember in the movie
as her with her there and 101 Dalmatian?
Now wait a minute. I'm gonna.
We're figuring this out.
Okay. Here is my vision.
We need to go with a group, and each of us have the onesie, and we're all dressing up.
I'm not doing it. I'm gonna be Cruella. Okay.
We need to dress up as all 101 Dalmatians.
Cruella. I'm not kidding you. I'm going full force.
We'll go there more than once. Then
here's the thing with this. Now, my vision for my specific Cruella outfit is going to be based on the movie of some of her actual outfits, if I can pull it off.
Yeah.
The big problem is, how am I going to get my outfit through the elevators? I mean, literally, because the backs of them are going to be a mess.
Yeah.
With my scooter, and I know one outfit I want to do. Now, mind you, I've never watched The Descendants, but I know that one of them is based on Cruella.
Yep.
Based on her son, which I want to go as. And I kind of have the idea in my head. But for Cruella specifically, because I love that movie. I love that movie. Seriously. I know the exact outfit I kind of want to wear. I want to go, you know the black red dress that she wears on top of the car?
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You're dressing up as a girl. I might have to also.
Listen, we have to do this.
If this happens.
If this goes the way that
this is going to happen, You're gonna be dressing up as Cruella de Vil, okay?
Yeah.
I'll let you have her. I'll let you have her.
In one of her versions of the dress. The problem is there are 3 outfits that I love from that movie. It is the red dress one.
Yeah.
The one she wears the mask. Fantastic outfit. The garbage truck scene, and you know which one it is.
Oh, yes.
It's that outfit, and I'm like...
They use really good outfits on those that movie.
But the one where she has on the red and the black, and she spins it and covers the car. That's the other outfit. And then, my 4th outfit would be as Carlos from The Descendants, my version of it.
So I would dress up one of the loads. I would dress up as different characters, probably. One of them.
Can you imagine our outfits? Oh my!
Okay,
Lord.
so
this would be
one
fantastic.
of them. I would be one of the parents of the 101 Dalmatians.
It would either be Roger or Anita, but
probably Roger.
Which version? Would you do Cruella? Because I love that movie so much.
Probably the live action, because he was more represented in that movie.
Yes.
Now, all of my costumes are from different movies, though.
Of course.
So,
I'm going
the live action 95 film,
okay.
1995. There was 101
Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians live action.
Okay? I know the one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would be dressing up as one of her henchmen, the one with the hat.
Jasper or Horace.
Horace, probably.
Oh, you would be a good Horace in the Cruella.
And then for Cruella, I would be going towards Duchess. Duchess was the person she went against.
In which movie?
Cruella.
Wait a minute.
She's the one that she took over the plantation from.
You mean the Baroness?
Baroness, sorry, not Duchess, Baroness.
Oh,
I could dress up as the Baroness.
Now. Which outfit would you do?
I don't know. I'll have to figure out.
I'm Cruella, which outfit of hers would you do?
Could you imagine me flaunting as being
Woo!
walking down the aisle with you behind me as Cruella?
Oh my God! But I would be rolling in. See, yes. That's the only kicker with this. But I know that in things that I've seen from it, that she will literally critique your outfit, and I'm like,
so I'm
going full force in the red. I'm not kidding you. I would go full force in the red.
I would make Baroness, and I would have it. But she's wearing
those outfits.
She's wearing the outfit that Cruella made that got turned into those bugs.
Oh, you know what? That would be perfect. Oh my Lord, I could see you wearing that. Oh my gosh! But there's only one thing. How would you pull it off? Because
I don't know.
Because if you remember, the bugs fly as soon as she, initiates them. If you remember, you need to watch the movie again. Oh my gosh, I love that movie. Oh my gosh!
So what my idea is.
Wait a minute. Oh my
have it so those little tiny steel things coming from the dress, and it looks like the bugs are flying away from it.
But she did it individually. I mean, she literally meticulously.
She did, but that's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Maybe have it so they're spring loaded.
What about the black and white?
Oh, I push a button and then they spring out.
Now wait a minute.
Can I make it interactive dress?
If I'm doing the red dress, there is one thing I need.
I think I might need to do a better dress.
If you remember.
Okay, so I could go towards the Great Ball scene, and the Baroness did have a good dress at that scene.
Yes.
Very formal. I think it was.
You mean the black and white ball dress?
The black and white ball dress.
Yes, that dress would look great on you.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'll go towards. And maybe the bug one, but the bug one,
it's going to be harder to do.
It will be harder to do.
But
maybe make it with beads.
Do you realize how long that would take you to sew it on individually? Individually?
Yeah.
And trying to find it now for me, with the red dress that she shows up in the mask, the one thing that I have been trying to find hold on one second. But seriously though, there is one thing you're gonna need. There is one thing you are gonna specifically need for this. And I will tell you, it is next to impossible to find, and that is the actual necklace. I've been looking for it because I love that necklace. I love it, which means
I'm gonna have to look at it and see if I can replicate it.
It's
gonna be hard to do.
I know, but it's like I would. Well,
replicate? I don't know.
I've looked on Etsy for it. I have. I have looked on Etsy for it, and it's like really like impossible to find. So, I have looked it. I have looked it up.
We do want DeVille's. That's my number 2 list. I knew that would become a hot topic on this show.
Right.
Then that is my number 2. So I'm going to go towards my number 1 want to top 10 list.
Okay.
It's called bloomncheeza, which is Restaurant of the Rat.
Okay.
This is in France. It's because of the updates that they are in the middle of doing that I want to go to France and experience this restaurant.
Nice.
It's the Chateau de Senry.
Okay.
Santero AOC, which is basically, I believe, if you translate that, it's French. It turns into ratatouille, basically.
Oh, nice.
So I want to try the ratatouille from Ratatouille.
Nice.
It'd be kind of cool to have, I thought.
Nice.
They're putting money into Disney France more than Disney World right now.
I know. With that new the Frozen Land that they are building.
Frozen Land, it's almost opened. Yep. And they're not even stopping there, and they're making a Cars Land in France.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
They're expanding the one unique land that they have, which is the Queen of Hearts Land.
Nice.
They do have already a maze there, but they're expanding it and putting a ride there.
Nice. That's going to be good.
Can't wait. I like the maze that is there, though. A lot of people walk through it and they're like, "Oh, this is a fantastic maze," kind of thing.
And they do get lost because
they do get lost. There is a point where you could walk up a lot of steps, and there is a viewpoint of all the maze in one spot. It is so beautiful.
And from what I've heard, and I have watched streams, and I was literally helping one of our friends within the Disney community because she was there trying to navigate the maze, and let me tell you, it was great.
Park Hoppers, if I remember correctly. That's a big name.
Yeah.
They're from France.
Yeah.
They speak French, though.
But I was talking about Sai.
Oh, Sai's good, too, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Sai's pretty good, yeah.
She is an amazing person.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they're also expanding Universal Marvel Land, also.
Yeah.
So every land that they have, they're expanding and making more of them.
Nice. Good list.
Wait until they have everything there.
Yeah.
That is when I want to go there the most.
I want to go to
2026, 2027.
I want to go to DeVille so bad it's not even funny. And oh my God.
I know.
I mean, listen, we need to get oh my gosh, because these outfits are going to be like, and people are like, what the heck did you do? I'm like, look, I love the movie.
Now, here's my question.
Go.
I know you love Jiminy. I know you love DeVille's, but would you try to dress up in costume to go to Jiminy Cricket?
I don't do suits and I don't do ties. Forget it.
Jiminy Cricket. Well,
nah.
Could you dress up to go into one of the regular restaurants? Doesn't matter which Disney cruise line.
Good luck with that. You are not. No. Listen, spiritual insurance. Good luck.
Moana would be fun to dress up to get into. There we go.
What? Beachwear? Easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Easy. Tank top and shorts.
You're already there.
Bingo. But here's my thing though.
I'm like, I had to think on that one. I'm like,
with DeVille. Okay, seriously though.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, I mean, my thing is that I want to do like the male version of her outfits.
Yeah.
And it's like,
done it.
But
at least, I don't know. Do you want to go full on? Hey, this is Cruella DeVille as a male.
You know how much I love that movie. You know this.
Or would you want to try to go and say, hey, I'm dressing up as like Rapool Drag Race over here?
I could do that too.
Yeah, either one. I'm like,
I have ideas on both. I want to see you in
Duchess.
Oh, in one of the Baroness's outfits.
Baroness's, sorry.
That would be that, listen.
And then I had an idea.
Wouldn't it be hilarious?
You know, my idea was, what if you made like what if you made an IP that was like what Cruella would have worn if she would have got the hide off of the 101 Dalmatians?
Yeah, I could do that.
Where the black and white with the spots.
I've seen it on Etsy.
The cloak that goes all the way to the ground.
Etsy. There's something on Etsy that I've seen that looks amazing, and I can see. And it's a little bit pricey, but I'd wear it.
Now I'm going towards the last top 10 list we're going to talk about.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Because I know at 3:30 I'm going to have to leave. Now, if I have to leave before you have to leave, I think if I leave out, you'll still be able to talk. Okay, and I'll get my list done with that way. And then you I don't care how long the stream lasts.
It's fine. It's fine. And you know what? Well, here's the thing.
Because I have a movie at 3:30.
I can't end it. You have to end it. That's the problem. You have to end the stream. I can't.
You can't end it?
I can't end it. I do not have that power on your So then you know what? Wait. How about this? Why don't we go another 15 minutes? So that way you have time to get ready and stuff.
Oh, I'm already ready.
Oh, okay. So why don't we go for like another 15
I'll just do this last list. We'll do what we were going to say we're going to do, but
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let me go through the last
speed round of this.
Top 10 desserts.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, Alani.
Okay.
Dole Whip by the beach. Ulu Mel's flavor, sweet watermelon breeze.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
If you like watermelon flavors,
I know.
It is really good.
Believe it or not, same thing was on my list.
Okay.
Same thing on my list. What was your number 9?
Number 9, Downtown Disney. That is in Disneyland. It's called Black Tap, the Crazy Shakes.
Yeah, I know that one.
And I'm going to say the Brooklyn Blackout would be my favorite. It looked like. That's the one I've tried.
Okay.
I know there's some other flavors there that look good.
Yeah, there are. My number 9 was also Black Tap.
Okay.
But I don't remember which one I picked because I like them all. So
yeah,
you know,
they all look pretty good, and they change up the menu so many times.
Yeah,
almost like every week.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Number 8, Hollywood Studios, Toy Story Land, Cookie Nom Nom.
Num Num cookies.
Nom Nom cookie.
I get it.
It's on the list. It's on the list.
Why are you taking mine, which is fine? Because I had Num Num.
It's like, okay,
I had Num Num cookies on the list. I did.
You and me have almost the same idea of desserts.
Okay, number 7.
Okay, number 7, Disney Cruise Line.
Okay.
Lumiere's.
Okay.
And it is called the Grand Mariner. Okay, the Grand Mariner Souffle.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Very good for dessert.
Okay. All right. Number 7 for me is at the Cape May Cafe.
Okay.
And it's the Oreo bonbons.
Oreo bonbons.
Delicious.
Okay. Number 6.
Okay.
I get the Epcot in my list finally. He's on the barely not in top 5, but he'll probably move up soon.
Okay.
It's Crinkla Bakery, Norway. And I'm looking at that school bread.
I know that. Mm-hmm. I've had it. I've had it. It is delicious.
School bread.
Heaven on wheels. That was on my list. And number 6.
We got my number 6. Yes.
It was school bread. Oh my gosh. That school bread is so good.
It's so good.
It is. Okay.
Crinkle school bread, yes.
All right. So what's your number 5?
Number 5, Hollywood Studios sit-in restaurant at the Brown Derby.
Okay.
I'm going and looking at that wonderful grapefruit.
I've had it. It is delicious.
It's delicious.
It is really good and very, very citrusy. And it's a little tiny, but it's really good.
It is. It's really good, though.
You took that one off my list, too, because I had it.
Yep.
Okay, so what's your number 4?
Number 4, Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
At the Diamond Horseshoe Review.
Oh, okay.
It is the Ooey Gooey Toffee Cake.
Well, that wasn't on my list.
It is really good.
Really? I've never had it.
It is really good.
Okay.
And it's one of the only items that you can order at the Horseshoe Review.
Okay.
It's a very small restaurant, but there's a big seating area for the review. So.
All right. So my number 4 also comes from the Magic Kingdom. And this is something that I've never had, but I actually want to try it.
Okay.
And that is Peter Pan's Dole Whip.
Okay.
Which is that one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the one that I want. Yeah. That is the one that I want to try.
So, number 3.
Mm-hmm.
We're in our top 3 now.
Yep, we are.
Downtown Disney.
Okay.
That is in Disneyland.
Yeah.
Salt and Straw. So.
Yeah.
They change that almost, it seems like every week.
They do.
And if you are a Disney Vacation Club member, they have a special menu for you there.
Okay.
I tried one of the special menu items, which was a chicken and waffles ice cream.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And it had a honey taste with the chicken and the waffles.
Oh, yum.
It is good. I've never had chicken and waffles in an ice cream form before. Nice. And then when I had it, I'm all like, I am wanting this again. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking about that ice cream.
All right. So my number 3 comes from because there was so my number 3 is another Dole Whip that I want to absolutely try. That is the Poor Unfortunate Souls. Sounds delicious, and I've always wanted to try it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love me some Dole Whip at some point. So that's my number 3. Okay, what's your number 2?
Number 2, Disney Springs in Disney World.
Okay.
It's across from the World of Disney.
All right.
It's called Marketplace Snacks.
Yes.
There is the trio of Dole Whips there.
I've heard of that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Blueberry cookie crumble.
Mm-hmm.
There was a green apple lime twist.
Oh, nice.
And there is the red pomegranate with chia seeds and tajin.
Oh, yum. Oh, yum, yum, yum. All right. So mine number 2.
Because the Dole Whips are special there. You can't get them in the parks, really.
Mm-hmm.
And they're different. It's the cookie butter flavor that is the best, in my opinion.
Okay.
I had them once.
All right. So my number 2 also comes from the Disney Springs. And this dessert, heaven.
Okay.
It comes from one of my favorite restaurants in the Disney Springs, and that is Chef Art Smith's Homecoming, and that is the hummingbird cake. It's really good.
I've heard of it.
A big slice, and it's delicious.
I've heard of it.
It's good.
Okay.
Now, what's your number one? What's your number one?
Number 1 on the list.
All right.
Now this,
if it is what I think it is,
it's a dessert.
Because we've talked about a certain dessert on this channel many times.
We might have.
Can I take a guess?
Sure.
Is it from Beaches and Cream?
No.
Oh, really? Okay. Nope. That wasn't the one I was thinking of.
So I've talked about this dessert, and each and every time I talk about it, even if it's on the stream, I crave it even more.
Yep.
What
is it?
Basically, it's one of the items in Disney that I cannot have enough of, even though I've tried it every single time I've went to Disneyland and Disney World.
Okay.
I must have every trip, basically.
What is it?
It is the macaron flamboyant et citron vert, which is basically in Disneyland. That is Disney World. In Disneyland, it is called the macaron with raspberry and lime cream.
Interesting.
And it is from Epcot, Los Halles in France.
Yes. So it's in the back, in the bakery section.
Middle back.
Okay.
That big bakery that has the longest line.
Forever. Yeah. Okay. So for me,
it's
this dessert.
It has full-on raspberries around the whole range.
That's what I've heard. Now,
it is so good.
Now, for my number 1 dessert, okay, I have always wanted to do this. This is a very popular item at a certain restaurant.
Want me to try to predict it?
Take a wild guess.
My wild guess is in wonderful Italy Pavilion.
Wrong.
Dang it.
It's at a resort.
Oh.
That I have already mentioned already.
Okay.
And this dessert, you and I have both talked about doing this specific dessert many, many times, and we have always talked about, doing it.
Amazing didn't get on my list. I know which one you're talking about now, so.
It is from Beaches and Cream. It is the kitchen sink.
The kitchen sink.
I want to go crazy with the jimmies on that thing. Mm-hmm.
Now, I
literally
thought you would have went to
and then not eat it later.
That bakery crust that had the ice cream in the center of it from Italy.
Where's that at?
It's at the gelato.
Oh no,
Gelateria, if I remember correctly. They had the crust, and then you put any kind of ice cream inside of it, and they bake it.
Oh, that's the one over in the France.
It's in France, I think. Yes,
Gelateria. No, I want to do the kitchen sink because it looks delicious. I totally want to try it and not eat for like a couple days. So those are my top 10 desserts. And I
agree with Dave Stragan.
I agree with that one. Oh my god. That would be fantastic. That would be fun.
Yeah, dessert bar. Just open up one. We need one. Please do.
I'm in. Yes, please. Even at the boardwalk, do it.
Anywhere. Just open up.
I don't care. Anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Let's just take over Jelly Rolls since it is going out anyway.
No. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. those were our top 10 lists for all three of them that we were going to try to do. Yes, I agree, Dave. Food Imagineer, yes, please. Taste tester for Disney, yes. Every second of every day, yes. Well, we're just about done. We will do not know when we're going to do another one of these kind of streams, but we will be trying to do one in the future with a guest, hopefully. We will have different top 10 lists that we'll be able to talk about. We won't be as long as this stream was because we're only doing one for the rest of the streams, which will be guest choice. I will be in the next few days. I'll send out invitations to different people to have you as a guest for this new show. Top 10 list. Top 10 shuffle. New idea. I think it worked really well. We just love talking about the top 10s. I'm going to be making more top 10 list options that we can use. Maybe I'll have it so the guest is able to choose. Hopefully. Oh, it got me so hungry. I'm excited about a bunch of new things that are coming up. I'm starting up a new job. I'll see how that works out. Hopefully. And then hopefully we can get this stream, this new kind of game show going. It's going to be a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. And it does not have to be all Disney. I'll have to word it correctly for Instagram because that's where I'll be posting to invite people to come on. Anyone that gets invited, you might have a channel or you might not. Even if you are on Instagram, I will still invite you because I want to have a variety of people, different areas of expertise. Hopefully some can join. It sounds like a fun idea for a new kind of show. Okay, thank you for coming, everyone. He got another call. He can't come. Yeah, he finally got out of it. Okay. So please do like, comment, subscribe. What was your favorite item on the list that we talked about? Has any of you been on to the places that we want to go to? What is your thoughts on the food that we talked about? Getting me hungry. hopefully everyone